is a good podcast. Welcome to Mouse Out of Wedlock. This is a good podcast.
Oh shit, the button's been hit. Get into character, Jake.
We
Get
hit
into
the
character. I hate Jake. I hate Jake. Okay, I'm in character.
I am scared. I am scared.
Colt, what's your character?
Ooh, well, what is my character?
Perfect. He's
Got
nailed it.
Oh my god.
Don't change a thing.
Great.
I forget, like, you get into the character so quickly.
Yeah.
You in real life versus you on the podcast is so different.
Yeah. In real life, I have a much different voice.
Yeah.
And I only talk about football.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and of course, all the puss you slay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm a really aggressive, like frat boy.
Mm-hmm. Puss hound. That's what you want us to call you in
real life.
I insist on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you never go down though, which is unfortunate.
No, that's gross. Fucking, of course not. What are you, some kind of munch?
Yeah, that's
You're
unfortunate.
Ice Spice is talking about that. Yeah. Okay.
So weird.
Yeah.
Jake only goes down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
I find the balance between the two.
That's what makes us work as a family.
That's why the podcast works.
We got to do our spin-off podcast in which we only talk about exclusively giving
Bizarro Mouse Out of Wedlock, where we all act exactly opposite of how we act on the show.
Yes, I have a job,
Right.
a stable job,
Yeah.
7 years,
Mm-hmm.
a partner, a long-time partner, and 4 cats.
I'm sober. Jake's not racist.
I kind of like.
it's
I miss. I need Bizarro Mouse Out of Wedlock. Speaking of,
sounds like it sounds like a happier show, maybe.
yeah, we're giving like a genuine life advice.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm not racist.
Thanks, Jake. You're not beating the allegations.
No, come on.
It is a bit, but you're not beating the allegations.
No, what?
Our subreddit, almost every episode has a tally talking about how racist you were that episode.
Yeah.
Racist count up to.
Yeah.
It's the only fan compilation that exists.
We asked them to do something else, and they're like, nope.
No,
We're
that's the
gonna
only
keep
thing
doing
we're going to do.
Welcome to Mouse Out of Wedlock. 2 of the funniest people in Austin and a third person. I won't say which one is which. I'm the third person.
Uh-oh.
And to my left is the engineer extraordinaire, Colt Joyce.
Hello.
Hire him for your podcast needs.
Okay. Yeah, you should do that.
And then Jakeb White, the #1 game show host in Austin.
Oh, genuine praise.
Wow. And then me,
Unemployed man number 3.
unemployed man number 3.
How's the job search going? I heard you were doing interviews and stuff. We don't have to talk about that on the show if you don't want
Let
to.
me-
Who did you hear that from?
Yeah. Who did you hear that from?
Sources.
Who the fuck?
I got some birds flying through your windows, if you know what I'm saying. I bugged your house last time I was there.
Oh, that's fine. Just a lot of masturbation.
Yeah. I have a filter built
Lot of
in though, so
masturbation.
it kind of I don't have.
Oh,
to
it
see
does the Sims filter.
Yeah.
Well,
Where-
that's the issue, is because he does most of his interviews over the phone while he's masturbating.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
don't hear a lot of
Yeah.
that.
Well, technology's advanced. Audio can separate. It's like I got the stem player from Kanye. I can.
And one of them's like
yeah.
the jerking it.
If I
slider.
slide it to the left, I don't hear the jerk off anymore.
Oh.
Just the interview.
Oh.
How have those been going though?
Bad. It's of the hundreds of applications I've sent out, I have single-digit interviews.
Damn. Is it because the entire tech industry is in collapse?
Yeah, and I'm like looking for jobs outside of the tech industry. It's just been not fun. It's just a very not fun
Yeah.
couple of months.
Like the rock industry.
Yeah, rock,
Stones.
paper,
Yeah.
scissors,
That's fun.
the whole triumvirate.
You could become a construction worker.
I could become a construction. Who doesn't like being a construction worker at 30?
Yeah.
Starting construction at 30.
That's a good idea.
My body is supple and ready to wear and tear.
You could start working on the Austin roads. There's definitely jobs there.
Yeah.
What else could you do?
I could
Become a dog catcher.
I could be a dog catcher. I'm pretty good at dogs.
That'd be interesting.
I can-
What other jobs could we get for Xander?
yeah, what
That'd be fun.
You should join the circus.
Ooh.
I tried that, they rejected me.
Oh no!
What position do you
The
apply
circus
for?
is going through massive layoffs
Yeah,
right now.
they
Shit.
had a lot of money tied up in SVB as well.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
The circus is in a hiring freeze. That's insane.
Yeah, it's insane. And they're losing trapeze artists all the time, and that's what I applied for. And they said they're
Damn.
hiring freeze. They'll just have to make do with what they have.
Fucking awful.
Oh no!
They couldn't
they're
even
gonna put like
backfill.
the elephant up on the trapeze.
That's where society has come, is elephants are replacing legitimate trapeze artists like myself.
Mm-hmm.
That's so sad. Can you roller skate?
I can.
Okay, maybe Sonic will hire you?
I have an issue with them, so I can't.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I did work for them previously, and because of issues, I am not allowed to work there anymore.
Whoa.
My short shorts were too short.
Okay.
My cheeks were hanging out.
Customers didn't like it, or maybe they liked
Customers
it too
loved
much.
it.
They liked it too
Loved
much.
it.
Yeah.
I was Instagram famous because
Whoa.
the cheeks were leaking, and the other servers didn't like it. And
you had that Instagram page, Sonic the Huge Hog, right?
Yeah. There we go.
And your catchphrase was, "My cheeks are leaking."
Yeah, my cheeks are leaking.
My cheeks are leaking.
And the other servers didn't like it, and Sonic didn't like that how it represented the brand because they thought it turned that Sonic location into a quote
Bathhouse.
Yeah, bathhouse.
They said, let's go a different direction. Let's get 2 improv comedians no one's heard of to sit in a car for 6 years.
Oh, longer than that,
that,
buddy.
yeah.
Longer than that. I love those guys.
I do like those guys. It's
I've
just
met
funny
them.
that you've met them?
Yeah, they came to Cold Town a couple months ago.
Was it Todd and Dave or Dave?
TJ and Dave.
TJ and Dave.
They're so fucking funny.
They are funny.
They're so fucking funny.
They hate it when you call them Dave and TJ.
Yeah, they legitimately got super angry when I did that. So
that's they played a dangerous gambit there, Sonic, by having real people be your mascot. It hasn't worked out historically.
One of them's got a Subway Jared, but you in their closet, but you don't know which one.
You don't know which one.
Yeah.
Yes,
That's true.
I mean, it's dangerous to have mascots. It happened to the Chihuahua from Taco Bell too. You know.
Yeah,
Humped legs.
Yeah.
children's legs.
Horrific.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That's fucked, dude.
Yeah, it's fucked. That's why, like, everyone likes to say it was because of the lawsuit and shit and a bunch of other things. But no, they got rid of the Chihuahua because of bad things.
The moon from McDonald's was a narco.
The moon from
Moon?
Pepsi ads.
Wait a minute. There was a moon in McDonald's?
Yeah, the late night moon. You remember the late night moon?
No.
McDonald's has some fucking wild mascots. Also, sorry, I'm eating blueberries into the mic.
The Geico Gecko, still around, but tax evasion in England.
Ooh.
Yeah. So, I mean, like, that's not bad. But, like,
It's almost necessary in England. Isn't he Australian?
he's Australian, but he was living in England at the time, and that's why the tax evasion.
Yeah. London.
Whoa.
Good for commercial shoots.
What do you think Flo from Progressive did?
Oh, I actually know this one.
Yeah?
She had an intern, right, that was much younger than her, that she had a
Right.
relationship with, that,
Power dynamics and the such.
no.
the intern disappeared, and like a year
Whoa.
later, the
Whoa.
remains of the intern showed up.
Just showed up?
Yeah.
Where?
In front of the store.
I think it was like I think it was like in the woods in the general vicinity of the Progressive store. Yeah, and it is really screwed up because like they were having an affair. She was asked by investigators multiple times, were you having an affair with this intern? And Flo kept saying, no, I was never doing that. And then there was a different source that confirmed that they were. So Flo eventually admitted to it.
Yeah.
And now but there's still, the case is unsolved. There's no official.
Yeah.
That's
Because, like,
deep and dark.
even while there's, like, heavy implications, there's no, like, direct connection.
Exactly.
It's just like, yeah, she has probably the means and motive and the opportunity, but we don't have the direct link to this.
Yeah.
And also, I mean, Progressive's got, money to lobby,
Right.
Strange that Progressive has interns, to be honest, but it's fun.
My
The
job
insurance
search,
company.
I did see
They
the
have
job-
internships for
Yes.
like real companies.
Yeah.
I thought that
What
was
the
like
fuck?
I thought that was like a shitty media thing where they did internships.
No, everywhere if they can will intern.
There's many businesses like
That's
show
fucking-
business.
That's fucking
Yeah,
insane.
I don't like.
Why would you be an intern at Progressive?
It
That's
seems
insane.
It seems weird, Colt, but there are people who don't have the virus that we have for attention,
Right.
and those people work normal jobs, and they'll be like, "Oh, an internship at an established insurance place where I can make networking opportunities. That
Yeah.
sounds great."
Oh yeah, that's what you should be doing, Xander.
I've looked into it.
Uh-oh.
Interning for Progressive
Yep.
or any other insurance company.
Literally anything. Please, somebody give me a job.
I thought part of the disease we have was that we're also willing to be debased into an internship and that normal people didn't have that.
No, anyone in this society is usually debased into an internship.
I see.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Huh. Well, that's
We just have the
interesting.
additional virus of doing it for places that give us no
Right.
actual experience in anything.
Yeah, and there's also no long-term money.
Nope.
There's no reward at the end of this
No,
tunnel that
there's
we're
nothing.
going
In fact,
down.
we pay for the opportunity. too.
That's
In
correct.
many yeah.
That's correct.
So you mentioned the bank.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
the second biggest bank collapse in American history happened last week. Good stuff.
Yeah, take accelerationism.
I mean, no.
Yeah, burn it down. All the banks should collapse because then something else has to happen.
Something else.
That's
something else has to happen.
That's great.
I love that. It's like,
what is the something else that happen?
I don't know. Roll the dice, baby. Hey, gambling. It might be good.
I mean, that gambling is what's already happening.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. I don't really have a ton to say. Xander did a lot of research, so if you
allegedly
say Xander, break into it. But the thing that
no, I was just gonna be here for if you had questions, I would try to answer.
Oh hell yeah!
What does SVB stand for?
Silicon Valley Bank.
Whoa, he is informed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this guy looks
not to be
Holy
confused
shit.
for SBF, who ran FTX.
I'm having sex with a lot of people.
What is that a thing he said?
Mm-hmm.
I'm on methamphetamine, and I've sold my entire company.
Yeah, he took like $2 billion in personal money. That was something.
Yeah, he's on house arrest or some shit. Okay, so the thing that's like interesting about the bank collapsing, in my opinion, is 5 years ago, maybe it was 7 years ago. I think it was 2015. The president of SVB was like lobbying Congress to deregulate banks that are under 250 billion.
Yeah.
Initially, it was 50 billion was the threshold before you went into like this more regulated, like government supervised banking system where you get like checks to see if you have like enough liquidity and stuff.
Yeah.
But this actual president of SVB lobbied for Congress to take that away and make it 5 times as much.
Mm-hmm.
And now is going to Congress and saying, "Oh, please bail me out. We made a mistake. We're so sorry.
Whoopsie daisy.
Whoopsie, I lost $250 billion. I'm so sorry.
My bad.
Please help me, big government." And they did. The government helped them.
Yep.
Oh, the government did bail him out?
So it's a little bit different than like 2008. They're not like bailing out the bank. They're just like insuring investors.
Yeah.
Which like is good. That like people are being taken care of. They're not going to get wiped out, but like there also needs to be a follow up. I think for like the people running the bank to
get some space.
They
have criminal charges and stuff.
Shareholders are suing the CEO, the president, and everybody for fraud. And like the insurance thing, so FDIC. I'm sure you've seen like when you've deposited things at a bank, like FDIC insures up to $250,000. And that was like the max initially that was going to happen with this. But like the government was just like, no, we'll do a little more. Yeah. We'll do a lot more. Essentially, we'll reinsure these folks. So I'm curious if this will end up being like the new standard.
Well, I think they cited like systemic risk reduction or something. Like it was a specific like category of bailout that they did. But what are you guys' opinions, Jake, as a libertarian-ish guy who thinks there should be no regulation? Does this seem weird? Like, what do you think about like that flip-flop back and forth between like, don't regulate us, but also we want help when shit goes down?
I think all banks are evil. I think you should keep your money in a mattress.
Okay.
You bury your money around your house. Put it all in gold. No, not all of it. Put a lot of it in gold.
Yeah.
Gold and silver, bullion.
Yeah. Get precious metals.
Ooh, chicken bouillon.
Chicken bouillon.
Because when the world ends, because it will, when Rome falls, whenever all the banks fail, and then
so you're going for the prepper,
and then Chinese dollars become the new standard. Gold will still matter.
Yeah, the Raiders sure are gonna want your fucking gold for their food.
No doubt. No doubt.
I'm sure they're gonna think it's super valuable in the post-apocalypse. This is fucking gold that you can't use for anything.
Gold is an excellent conductor.
So is water.
Yeah, gold's better.
Okay. What are you building? You build a mech in the post-apocalypse?
Yeah. Did you not forget that I'm a libertarian?
You don't know how to build a mech, though.
Yeah, but I have gold.
It's
figure it out.
How? The internet doesn't work anymore.
You don't have Wikipedia downloaded on an external hard drive?
No.
This guy's dead.
Yeah.
Because
in Wikipedia, it gives you all the details of how to make a mech.
Yeah, Wikipedia has a full page on mech building, I'm sure.
Here we go.
I'm sure there's detailed instructions about how to solder together a mech.
It's like mechs can be built with these materials.
Yeah.
And then that's it.
And then it's photos from Fallout 4.
Yeah.
That's what it'll be.
Okay. Often used in BattleBots, the hit sci-fi TV show.
Okay, so I looked up a mech building, and it brought me to robot building, on Wikipedia, and the robot building is a building located in Bangkok, Thailand that looks like a real funny robot.
Can I
Yeah, it
see
sounds like a real informative and helpful.
Oh, we're going for the classic move. What do you mean it looks like a robot? It just has eyes on the top of it.
Yeah, like
It
a robot.
looked like robot.
Yeah.
It just has circular windows at the top. That's not anything.
It has windows. It's robot.
It's a box with eyes on it. It's robot.
It is robot.
This is the future we all dreamed of. The robot building.
Sure, Jacob. Sure, buddy.
Robot.
Sure, buddy.
Look, I didn't write Wikipedia. I'm not the one who put that there.
Jacob, I swear to God, it would be easier for your life if you just cast your laptop screen to the TV behind
Someday
you.
we'll have the technology. Someday technology will.
It would make your life so much easier.
Well, then you guys could see everything I'm doing.
Yes, or just do a second screen.
Yeah. Make it your second screen, or put an Apple TV up there. You know,
There's one in the other room.
we could do that.
I'm just trying to make our lives easier.
I do think banks are bad and stupid.
Okay. I mean,
Small
sure.
businesses, there should be 100,000 different banks, and they're all less than $250,000 total. And you just
so none of them are regulated, and if they fail, everyone loses their money.
got to bet on the right horse.
Why? Why do you want it to be like that?
Less corruption.
How would that be less corrupt?
That's what's happening now.
You can't steal $2 billion if your bank only has $250,000.
This is like
I'm pointing at my head like you have to
a
think.
corrupt government.
This is harm reduction for banks collapsing.
Yeah.
No,
You make theft
no.
legal, but you give them a smaller amount of money to take.
I think the thing that bothers me the most is like the desire to have it both ways that libertarians often have, where they're like, don't regulate us, but also I want to be catered to 100% by the government.
No way. The libertarians that I know don't believe in government bailouts. If your business fails, you deserve to fail, which is almost my stance for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
But these are libertarian, like.
No, those are fake libertarians.
Venture capitalists are what libertarians aspire to be. And that's who's whining about it right now. Is venture capitalists.
Now, what libertarians aspire to be is Ron Swanson.
You're talking about poor libertarians, which is an indefensible position to be a poor libertarian. But rich libertarians are definitely wanting it both ways, in my opinion.
Yeah, well, they suck.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I don't agree. I definitely don't agree with that long-term philosophy. I think meritocracy. If you do good, and if you fail, bad. No government help. The government should not be using taxpayer money to give to these people who are already rich to this point that you're making. Like, fuck them. Take your personal money and start a new business, start a new bank. Be poor for a while. You know how easy it is to be poor? I've done it my whole life. Just fucking sell your Mercedes and get a bus pass, and then,
I don't think you're a libertarian, dude. I think you're a socialist, probably.
No.
Sounds a little socialist, huh?
What? Buy a bus pass? Be poor? Oh, yeah, be poor. One of the standard thoughts of socialist thinking. Everyone should be poor. That's right.
Be poor and have a bus pass.
Mm-hmm. No, I mean, I don't know. What do you think, Xander?
What do I?
Yeah, you're the actual informed one here.
Well, I mean, just about SVB.
Take me back to day one. What happened?
Day one, I don't know.
Damn it, Xander. Day 4.
No, so like, there's a lot of like, it's the economy, which is a made up thing, and there's like lots of little levers and buttons that were pressed, and lots of poor decisions were made, both from the federal government side down to the banking side. So like the big thing was like a while back when inflation's happening, but like during inflation, like one of the release valves the federal government has is increasing interest rates to help offset inflation, to kind of slow it down.
Right.
They didn't do that on purpose. They're like, this inflation isn't going to happen for very long. We're not going to do this. A lot of people feel that was a mistake. I'm not well informed enough to determine whether or not that was. So one of the issues, SVB, they had a bunch of bonds that were at the lower interest rate.
Yeah.
And when the federal government increased the interest rate, like those bonds became less worth it. And so they had a lot of their short-term assets, which are deposits, invested in long-term bonds, which they couldn't really sell. So when the interest rates were hiked and the bond, like a new set of bonds were like as an increase in price, they couldn't really sell it, and so they were short money on their deposits. So they ended up being super, like, they were just over leveraged and bad investments.
Yeah.
Okay.
And on top of that, because they cater almost specifically to startups in Silicon Valley, they aren't very diversified either. And when a run on the bank starts, like that kind of happened, they were negative couple $100 million.
Yeah.
When everyone took their money out of the bank.
When Peter Thiel said, "Take your money out right now,"
Yeah.
everyone there was like, "Oh yeah, Peter Thiel definitely has good opinions. We should do whatever he says."
And so, like, it's a mix of, like, maybe the federal government shouldn't have waited that long to do the interest rate.
Oh, so they chose not to. Then SVB bought bonds. Then they did.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
That's essentially the run order of that.
Yeah.
And so, like, over leveraged. And so another thing that they shouldn't have done, and this is put a lot of their short term assets, which are those deposits, into long term investments. So it's not just the federal government's fault. It's also the mismanagement by the CEO and, like, the CRO and everybody involved with SVB. On top of that, the CEO is a board member of the Federal Reserve that was,
I believe, former.
Well, like, he still had connections. He got kicked out around the time that this all shit happened.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was still a Federal Reserve board member.
I for some reason thought he left to go do SVB, but I might be wrong.
No, you can be a board member of the Federal Reserve and have another job. Like,
oh, that's
board
cool.
members you only meet, like,
Glad that's true.
every couple of weeks. So he was on top of that. And on top of that, they didn't have a CRO, the chief risk officer, who looks into these things, assesses the risk, and also tells people this is a bad thing. They didn't have a CRO for 8 months. They didn't have one until January. But at that point, they were already insolvent because they were insolvent in September.
I mean,
I'll tell you what they should have done.
what? Bought gold. They should have bought me.
Gold, not gold.
Buy Colt. Buy Colt. Colt will offset any poor investments.
That's right.
He'll work twice as hard as any bond.
Like, if they had bought in the middle of 2022 and then sold to about now, they'd made money. More than those damn bonds.
Yeah.
What is a bond? What does that mean? You give money government
It's a government like loan.
Yeah.
Well, it's a reverse loan, right? You're
Right.
loaning them money.
Essentially, yeah.
And then like that piece of paper, like, is worth money because now the government can pay you, like sell it.
But it's after a specific amount of time, which is why you would sell the bond to someone else.
Mhm.
You can't just cash out a bond at any moment.
Well, I mean, like, you could, but, like, that the value of that bond can go up or down.
Because of the interest rate.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, that's making sense. Man,
But
I'm learning a lot.
Yeah, there's so many mechanisms and dumb things involved with, like, we just assign value to this, like, game. And then are like, yes, this is good.
If you want to care about this stuff at all, there's a podcast I'd recommend called The Trillionaire Mindset. It's from Tiny Meat Gang Studios. It's really funny. It's got good information.
Colt is currently wearing a shirt.
I am. Oh, shit, I didn't even realize.
Yeah, I thought that was what you were doing. You're you're trying to subtly tell us.
I just threw it on this morning.
I would also recommend a podcast called Gray Sweater.
That's good.
The joke is Jakeb's currently wearing a gray sweater.
You know, hypothetically, I should be like down and riding with these like Silicon Valley guys because they're wildly overconfident, taking risks for fun. But I think I see too much of myself, and then I hate them. I think that's
so in Bizarro, outside of Wedlock, you're a tech bro.
That was the other path I could have taken.
Oh yeah, you are on that path.
I mean, yeah, I was a computer science dude.
Whoa,
and I hate what I could have become. I guess.
I hate what I could have.
Instead, you chose to be a brokey.
Instead, I decided to be poor and do comedy.
Tech brokey.
That's good. That's
not good.
No,
Jacob,
that is
that's
good.
bad.
No,
that was
great.
bad, Jacob.
That's really good.
We got to be honest. That was pretty bad.
I liked
That was
it.
bad.
I like bad things. I guess I have bad taste.
Oh, I meant to say earlier because I'm making a point.
You're making a point.
I'm making a point. This is Operation Death Mill, in which Operation Death Mill is that
What the fuck?
this is completely a non sequitur. Operation Death Mill, in which I am being nice to Jacob. The name is just a name. Operation Death Mill. I'm just gonna be nice to Jacob for the rest of this season.
Do I need to do something to compensate?
Winter ends in 2 days.
Well, I meant the season, like our episode season.
Oh, so
What are the seasons of the podcast?
I just kind of split it by the year, so you've got a long time.
Yeah.
Jake.
So we're entering season 2 soon.
No, like the
Year.
calendar year.
Yeah.
I did calendar year.
Mm.
So
Season 2.
We're in season 2, I guess.
Wow, welcome to season 2.
Welcome. You've been here for a little while, but welcome.
Season 2 is going to be crazy. We're going to have musical guests.
We're going to have musicals.
We're going to have
musical guests.
Musical guest. Coldplay.
Ice JJ Fish.
Hootie and the Blowfish.
Lorne Michaels.
And
Real Big Fish.
now put your hands together for your host, Donny Osmond.
Ozzy Osbourne.
Oscar Wilde.
Oscar the Grouch.
We should get that guy on the podcast. I wonder if he talks normally
I'm
like
pretty
that.
sure he's dead, right?
Yeah,
No.
that guy's dead. And
No.
Daryl
Don
Hammond.
Pardo.
Yeah, Don Pardo died and Daryl Hammond took over.
Does he do the same voice?
He does
Yeah.
a similar voice.
Okay, we gotta get
It's Saturday Night Live.
That's really good.
Thank you.
SVB just collapsed.
Sam Freed. What's his middle name? Bankman?
Sam
Sam
Bank.
Bankman Free.
His middle name is Bankman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're just not.
You did.
It's Bankman.
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Sam Bankman.
That's insane.
Yeah.
No.
And like that also kind of contributed to the slow dominoes effect. I'm curious what it's
Yeah.
going to be a year from now. Like you
I
know
don't
that
know.
meme of like the guy he has a big stack of like taller and taller
Yeah, yeah,
dominoes is like, so it's going to be like down at the bottom some Twitter thread talking about like
Elon Goat.
yeah, like some Elon shit, and then like at the like back is going to be like the collapse of the American government, and then in the middle is like crypto crash, FTX crash, what's that silver store, whatever the silver bank was that was like exclusively
It's like a New
crypto
York bank.
shit. That was a crypto bank,
Yeah.
which like has like some of the assets of SVB were in that. Like that's not the reason for SVB's collapse, but like it definitely
good
did
stuff.
help. And then SVB collapsed, then I don't know, Bank of America collapsed, and then
Yeah.
So, this is a tangent. This is a segue, maybe, Ethan.
Okay.
Is this a smooth segue? Is this a good transition to a new segment?
I mean, it's
Sure.
in progress still. You're kind of like you've turned 45 degrees, and you're like, guys, did I make it? Did I make
guys,
it? Did I
do
make,
you guys like the way I'm turning
did
so
I
far?
make the corner?
You like this corner so far?
And you're riding on the sidewalk.
You guys keeping up with Truth Social?
no,
Not really.
We're not.
No. Are you on there?
No, but I saw a news article posted this morning. Trump, you guys heard of Trump? President Donald Trump?
Can you
Former
explain
U.S.
it?
president?
No, I've been in Bizarro World. What is Trump?
45th president of the United States.
We're up
Donald
to that many?
Donald
Holy
Trump.
shit, that's a lot of presidents.
Yeah, it's a bunch. Although technically 2 of them were Grover Cleveland. So
Those don't count.
Ugh.
yeah.
I don't know why we're derailing.
Yeah.
Sorry. This
So-
is something I've noticed in like in other podcasts. Like people don't derail as much as we do. We should probably stop that.
That's a good point. You've heard of Donald Trump though, and he put what would you call it? He socialed. He truthed.
He truthed.
He truthed
Yeah, I think it's
today
yeah,
on
truth.
Truth Social. He said that according
Oh,
to
I'm
some leaks,
truthing.
I'm
he-
re-truthing.
he's going to be arrested on Tuesday.
Yeah.
And
Oh shit, he actually just said that.
yeah, he said that this
Because
morning.
like his lawyers and everybody were indicating last night that he was like indictments were coming.
yeah,
For
and-
what
and
specifically?
So he tweeted or not tweeted. He truthed that he will be arrested on Tuesday, and he called for mass protests.
Interesting.
Yo, can let's do another recording Tuesday. I want to see if that fucking
Okay,
shit happens.
sure.
This sounds awesome.
Yeah, it works for me. What is he getting arrested for specifically?
I think the New York stuff, like the tax fraud
The tax stuff.
Yeah,
So
That's insane.
I mean, what is he? He's not going to be like in a cell. Like they're just gonna. He's gonna post bond immediately. Like what is going on?
I don't know. We'll see
Yeah.
on fucking Tuesday.
I
That's
guess.
insane.
That's interesting.
Oh fuck.
yeah.
Oh
So
fuck.
So
Lock
my-
him
my-
up.
So, audience, keep
Lock
your
him
eyes
up.
posted for news alerts from 2 days before this podcast airs.
We might have to do a panic recording.
Yeah, I think we'll do.
we
We'll
might.
we'll do like a panic,
Yeah.
like whatever.
Special episode or some
Oh
shit.
my god.
I'll get a Truth Social. We can follow it live.
I mean,
Live
there's
truthing.
I think I might just get back on Twitter for that. That sounds
It-
incredible.
yeah,
I deleted
yeah.
my Twitter.
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
No, I kept my Twitter account, so it's there for posterity.
Mm-hmm.
But I deleted the app. Same thing
Okay.
with Instagram.
Cool.
Poor kid, no Twitter.
He's trying to
see
get off.
Did you see my last tweet?
Oh, you're running for president?
No. My last tweet was my next tweet will go viral, and then I deleted it.
Cool.
So that's what I'm ending on. Is that it's
Cool. I think
Cool.
I think I'm the only person that liked that.
Exactly. That's why I knew you saw it.
What was your intention? What was the goal?
He's trying to get off.
Well, the goal is I want to keep people on their toes. They're gonna be like, oh, I can't wait to see what he comes up with next. It's gonna go viral.
You kind of had an interesting thing going though. You were pretending to be the next presidential candidate.
Not pretending. I will run in 2036.
Oh, 2036.
White 2036. It's terrible.
Yeah.
But I am going to do it. And I am sticking with the plan. The plan being run on a far right campaign.
Yeah.
And then just like the worst shit you could think of. So like not only am I anti-abortion, I'm pro-forced pregnancy.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's good.
Okay.
You know, the classic one, all gay people have to get divorced.
Right.
Yeah. You know, death penalty for every minor crime.
Okay.
Closed borders between states.
Now that's something that's interesting.
Yeah. So I'm gonna run on all of this stuff. Just
Sorry, can't come home for Christmas.
Yeah.
they locked the borders.
Yep. So I'm running on this campaign, and
Right.
then when I win, inevitably, because people are fucking stupid,
Right.
I'm just gonna go like, just kidding, and then just do like leftist stuff. It's just like fix the country, you know?
That's
The libertarian
It's a great idea.
actively saying the leftist stuff.
I'm going to say the most hateful shit, but then when I'm in charge, I won't do it.
Yeah. Well, exactly. I'm gonna do it to win, and then I'll literally hold a press conference that
That's
says
what Ron.
all the things that I said
Yeah.
over the last few months, all the promises I made. Oops.
That's how Ron DeSantis is doing. Yeah.
Did you see that clip I sent you?
I opened the clip. I didn't watch the whole
Holy
thing. I was
shit.
here at work.
It's a Fox News interview, and Ron DeSantis plays catch with the interviewer at the end.
Yeah.
It's so embarrassing.
Does he drop the ball?
I think they probably cut it out, but he's just out of breath. He's kind of just huffing a place. I think I could be the next president of the United States as he's throwing a baseball back and forth with this Fox News interview.
Fox is trying like bending over backwards to make Ron DeSantis like.
Oh, he's their only hope.
Yeah, they're working so
Yeah.
fucking hard to make him appealing.
He's such
It's insane.
terrible candidate, though.
He looks like my uncle.
Well, it's like he doesn't poll well nationally, and like
He just has no charisma.
Well, he has no charisma, no real platform. It's just woke identity.
And he's not as
politics.
funny as Trump.
No,
Yeah,
not
like,
even
that's
close.
the thing. That's the thing. Like these right wing grifters, like these fucking right wing fascists, like they don't have an ounce of charisma.
Yeah.
That like Trump in his dementia state, his fucking rambling, walking around as like a zombie state, has more charisma than this fucker. Like it's insane.
He's the only Republican with more than 2 jokes.
I mean, he came up with just a good nickname, just annoying. Like it's just so annoying. Like Meatball Ron. It's just like fucking Trump did that while on the toilet.
There was a moment where I doubted him when he went Ron DeSanctimonious. I was like, man,
That's too big.
maybe the fastball's gone.
No,
Then
dude,
he came with a changeup. He came with an off-speed pitch.
That's the thing. That's what you have to respect about Trump is he's willing to just shotgun jokes. You know, you got to throw it at the wall and see what sticks.
Yeah.
You can't be afraid to
That's
perform.
right.
His Twitter is just an open mic. His presidency was one 4-year open mic.
Yes.
Meatball Ron is up there with like Sacagawea Warren as like most kill shot.
The Kung Flu.
But some of my favorite shit is like even his physical comedy.
Oh, when
It's
he's dancing, he looks like he's jerking off 2 dicks.
But like I have this distinct memory that when I was angry,
That's
we're
so
looking at
good.
the Ron Death Santa clip of him playing catch.
Just imagine he's wearing those white boots from the
I think I would be a good president. Okay,
Oh God.
accomplish things.
I will make sure we'll get these woke identity politics out of our schools.
I'm burning the books. I'm burning all of the gay books in Florida. Don't ask, don't tell.
It's
good stuff.
I got businesses should do what they want to do except for Disney, and I'm gonna make it.
Oh yeah.
So it's so dumb. I thought you were gonna talk about him eating pudding.
Oh
fingers.
yeah. Apparently, multiple staffers have come out and reported that Ron DeSantis eats pudding cups with 3 fingers, no spoon.
Hell yeah. Dude, that's good for the environment. Why would you waste a spoon?
That's actually Matt Walsh's thoughts on it.
Oh my God.
Matt Walsh just like all it shows. Matt Walsh is another right wing grifter. Matt Walsh was just on Twitter. It's like, listen, this is why I think he would be a great president. He cuts out the inefficiencies of government.
Incredible.
Which is like, that's fucking hilarious. This is so funny.
Truly based. Do you guys know how I eat a pudding cup?
How do you eat the pudding cup?
So you don't peel it the lid all the way off. Instead, you peel it just a little, and just like you make a little hole, and you just squeeze.
I can see that.
Whoa.
That's fine. Like that's even more efficient because you're not wasting the water, or like you're not making your fingies all sticky.
Yeah, you don't have to do the Cheeto dust thing where
See,
you lick each finger.
Pudding needs to be in a Go-Gurt, like a little Go-Gurt container. I think that would be excellent pudding.
Dude, Go-Gurt. Shout out. Let's get them a sponsor.
Yeah, we should get Go-Gurt sponsorship.
I would bend over backwards for a Go-Gurt sponsorship right now.
No joke. I fucking love Go-Gurt.
Oh, that'd be a great sponsorship.
It's the best snack.
All right, let's tweet at them.
I can't.
At Go-Gurt, give us your money.
We'll shill for you. We'll be Mouse Out of Wedlock presented by Go-Gurt.
Yeah.
We'll be
a Go-Gurt production.
Mouse out of Go-Gurt pouch. That's not a good look for them, actually. A mouse inside there.
We'll work it out, Go-Gurt.
Yeah,
we'll work it out.
We'll change the name.
Yeah.
Well, what else is going on this week?
Something great happened to me last night.
What?
You guys want to hear about something that happened to me last night?
You got a beach?
Another high-speed chase.
No, it's about as exciting.
You got a beach?
While
what did you?
While
a
during
beach.
a high-speed chase.
You don't know a beach? This guy doesn't.
This
get
guy's.
beaches.
This guy.
Like, are you like a beach like the ocean?
This guy doesn't get beach.
Beach.
Yeah,
BJ. Blowjob. I got a blowjob. No. Even better.
Okay.
I tried beets.
Like the food?
Yeah.
Yeah, beets are great.
Dude,
Have you never tried
Are you on a
beets
health
before?
kick right now?
No, I just went to HEB for the first time in a very,
Oh,
very
okay.
long time.
I was gonna say, like,
night.
you're eating like beets in the evening and like blueberries in the morning. I'm like, good for you,
Yeah,
Jacob. You're like really cleaning out your system.
We went to HEB. Harry wanted to make some food, so he made a chicken breast salad with like strawberries and beets.
Sounds good.
And
I want every episode to be a recounting of what Harry had for dinner.
It was, but here's the thing: I've never had beets, and as an appetizer, we made fried beets. We cut them, we diced them, and then we fried them in the skillet.
Sounds good.
That shit slapped, dude. It was
beets?
incredible. Like I also tried it raw. Like I
Beets
ate
are
it,
really good.
and I was like, I want to eat one of these right now. I've never had it before. The media has been lying to me.
Yeah.
My whole life, they say shit like cauliflower is gross. Beets are gross. I also tried radishes. Those were actually gross. But
No, cauliflower and beets fucking rule. And like
yeah.
once
Yeah,
you have a
cauliflower's
taste
good.
of a beet and your body is like, oh shit, this has a ton of good things in it. Your body is like just thinking about beets and I'm like, fuck, I want some beets right now, dude.
I want some okra. That's what I want.
oh, I love
Fuck,
okra.
Okra, dude.
Pickled
Oh.
okra. I fuck with pickled okra.
Oh
dude.
yeah, same.
God.
When I was in the great state of New York,
Oh, New York.
I went to a place called the Pickle Guys, whose entire business model is just we pickle things.
Oh, American Pickle.
Ooh.
Good movie.
Yeah, that's why I was inspired. I was like, surely there's a pickle place here, and there was. They like all the classics. They have pickled cucumbers, also known as pickles, and the different forms of them, like just dill, spicy dill. Bread and butter, all these kind of things, sweet pickles. But then they also have all the other things you can imagine, like pickled olives, pickled okra, which I bought a huge jar of and ate.
yeah.
Then they have weirdo stuff. They had pickled mango. They had pickled pineapple.
Ooh.
I tried the pineapple. It was great. The restaurant next door to them takes their pickled pineapple and makes it into a lemonade. And
That sounds fucking wild.
it was so good. It was incredible. It might be it was definitely the best drink I had there. Oh, it was awesome. And it comes in a giant like Capri Sun kind of pouch where you have to put the straw through on
That
top.
sounds pretty good.
That was so good.
So good. Ah,
The
fuck
pickle
Austin
guys.
sucks.
You can order their food online. I brought back some hot peppers.
Fucking blows.
I love a salty drink here and there.
Yeah.
Yeah, except for Bloody Marys. I think Bloody Marys are gross.
I keep thinking conceptually I'm gonna like a Bloody Mary. I'll order one every now and then. I've never finished one.
I just don't
I've
understand.
never had one.
Why is
Well,
there
I've tasted one, but I don't like them.
There's so much shit on top of it. Why are you putting like?
That's the stuff I like. I like dip in okra and pickle or in like tomato sauce and like bacon. I like shrimp in my alcohol.
That's so gross to me.
To each their own. I'm just not gonna. I just don't like it.
Xander's afraid he's gonna get canceled.
But fuck BTS
Yeah,
fans.
Somebody's not gonna hire him because he said I don't like Bloody Marys on a podcast.
You have all the qualifications, sir. But
Do you put your podcast on the resume?
That'd be a fucking wild thing to do.
There have been a few production jobs that I've like finagled, like podcast producer, even though you're doing all the work. I'm like, I have a podcast that I do every for a little bit.
Yeah, we've done it for almost a year.
I mean, that is experience. That is
year.
experience. That's fun.
What are we gonna do for a year?
We're gonna switch seats. Everyone else will move around.
Yeah, let's do it.
I mean, there's only 3 of us, so either way, it doesn't really matter which seats we switch.
Do it.
No, you're always on my right.
Exactly
you're always on my left.
same.
No, so if you guys switch alone,
okay.
Well, yeah, one of us kind of needs to stay in the same place, I think, to make it different, right?
Right.
Yeah, I vote Colt stays. That way we don't change the position of the board.
Okay.
Speaking of, you put all these new sound effects on. Hit one.
The moment has to be right.
Yeah, stop forcing it, Jakeb.
Yeah, the moment has to be right, Jake.
Well,
what do you want? Say something that triggers the soundboard.
Hey, so I noticed you're not you've removed a lot of yourself from social media. I noticed that you're getting off.
Why are you gay?
There we go. There you go.
That's as you requested, Jake.
There you go. Why are you gay?
It's so,
I forgot what the buttons were.
Jake's so straight, he can't think of something gay to say.
Oh, what is the thing between my legs? I don't know what it is.
He can't formulate a thought. His brain, there's a mental block there that's preventing him from even comprehending something that could be.
Please don't make me homophobic too. I'm already racist, guys.
Love it. Love.
Oh yeah. Did I have anything else I wanted to talk about?
I have one thing. I was curious. Have you all kept up with like the Dominion voting system and Fox News?
No, are they still fucking going on about that?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I mean, it's just several, like it's a big billion number that Fox will probably have to owe.
Oh, I thought Fox was still discussing
no,
it.
Fox can't. Like,
right,
Dominion sued them pretty big. And so like this last week or like 2 weeks, so Dominion like has been suing them. And so as part of the evidence, they got a shit ton of texts between Murdoch, Hannity,
Rupert,
Tucker Carlson, all the like major producers and shit.
Right.
And all the major hosts and shit, all like text message threads, group text message threads. There's a a group text message between Tucker, Hannity, and like another like major person. Like, which is really funny. Like, all these people have like little groups. Like, just imagine.
Use Telegram, you fucking idiots. You're in charge of the world. Use Telegram.
It is one of those things where they're actively like, this is like, is this incriminating evidence? Yeah, it's incriminating evidence. We should get rid of this incriminating evidence. Yeah, we totally should get rid of this incriminating evidence.
Incredible.
It's like,
did they share any funny memes?
They didn't share it in the text message threads, but like Rupert Murdoch would actively be like, hey, this seems like a bad idea to promote it, huh? Weird. It doesn't do anything to be like, hey, you should probably stop Hannity from promoting January 6th shit.
It's freedom of speech, dude. What the fuck are you trying to take away?
It's
the marketplace of ideas, man.
It's so genuinely funny, and like a lot of the time they're just actively talking about like how not dumb their viewers are, but very much just like, we respect our viewers' views, and the only thing they want is voter election fraud.
Sure,
that's the only information they want right now. So we have to put that out there because
it's entertainment. Not news.
Yeah, exactly, and they were actively afraid of losing to Newsmax.
Because Newsmax was blasting.
Yeah, Newsmax was blasting that shit, and so they're like, Fox News was like, well, we're losing our market share to Newsmax, so we can't fucking do that. So we have to promote the voting fraud thing, even though they knew Sidney Powell, who was like the one promoting the election voting fraud shit, only got her email from a very unreliable news source who started it off with, "I had a dream."
That's good.
And like their whole fucking spiel is based off of that Sidney Powell source that Dominion bought from.
The Mormonism of news. Fox.
It was just
I had a dream one time.
It came to me in a dream.
There were golden plates in my backyard that said,
I lost them though.
But they said there's voter fraud. But I can't show you.
They're gone.
But I can write down what they said.
I swear Dominion voting is fucking.
Also, Jesus came to America.
Mormonism's awesome.
And you get a planet when you die. And there's a certain number of souls that only exist, and they're already in heaven, and they come down, and then they go back to heaven. I have a lot of Mormon information. Can't drink caffeine.
Yeah.
Can't have sex. You can put it in though. You just can't move it around.
Soak it. You pickle it.
Well, you have to move to put in, right?
No, you have a third person kick the bed, and that's how you have the sex.
Awesome. Yeah, dude, that's my kink. Mormonism is pretty cool.
Yeah, it is pretty cool.
Just imagine like the one, like the virgin dude in the Mormon school, and he's not virgin by choice. He's virgin because like nobody wants to fuck him, and everyone's just having him come around the dorms. It's like, hey, Vic, we need you to. Sorry, it's probably Elijah. Hey, Elijah, we need you to kick our bed.
Yeah.
Hey, Elijah, come kick our bed
You
over
got
here.
the best rhythm on campus, Elijah. We need you. We need you, Elijah.
Always the kicker and never the kicked.
All right. Hey, Elijah, we got a house party going on, man. We're gonna need you.
We got you these boots.
We got some new boots. We're gonna need you to do like 14 or 15. It's a bunk room, okay?
Will Ruth be there?
Yeah, Ruth might be showing up later, man. I'm not. I don't know, man. She's just not really into you. I don't think.
Oh, okay. I mean, I trust the Lord.
We like you though. You're the best bed kicker in the entire campus, dude. The entire state of fucking Utah.
Oh, Caleb, it's me, Ruth. I love doing this with you.
No,
just sitting still
Ruth.
and getting kicked.
All right, you ready?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna get Elijah to kick the bed for us. Okay, Ruth.
Oh God.
All right.
Okay.
You can kick it in my butthole.
Okay. All right. All right. I'm all ready, Elijah. Go ahead and start kicking the bed. And that's what it's like on BYU campus.
Yeah.
Oh God.
That's the horror of modern America.
Brigham Young was a bad guy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Raped a lot of underage women.
Also, God, what is it called? It's bloodletting. It's not bloodletting. It's
Bloodletting. What the fuck?
Blood atonement. Blood atonement. You guys heard about this? You seen this? You heard about this?
You heard about this? No, hit
No,
us
is it
with
a
the
Mormon
facts.
thing?
Okay, so this is a true Mormon fact. So the prophet of the church canonically speaks directly to God.
Yes.
And anything that they say, and that like they come out every once in a while, and they're like, "This is the new Mormon law."
It's like the Pope.
Yeah, but
Okay.
for America.
Right.
So anything that they say is canonically the word of God. So like they can't really like overlap. They can't like contradict each other. Brigham Young, second prophet of the church, had this idea called blood atonement, which meant that there were some sins that you could commit that Jesus dying on the cross was not enough for you to be forgiven for.
Whoa.
And the only way that you could still go to heaven if you committed one of these sins was to have your blood spilled onto soil when you died. You had to like die by being stabbed, and your blood had to go onto the soil. And like,
what the fuck?
That's so fucking metal.
It's super metal.
Seppuku shit.
But it's capital punishment, which like, back in the day, you can argue that for like murder or something, but it was things that it wasn't murder. It was like petty theft and stuff were considered.
Whoa.
Yeah. Let's see. Adultery.
I agree with that.
Let's see what else is on here. I got to find the crimes that can do it. But yeah, I heard about this and I was like, oh, wow. Because when you bring it up to someone who is a Latter-day Saint, a lot of them don't know about it. Or if they do, they're like, hey, we don't talk about that, because the next prophet immediately turned that shit around and was like, no, bad. That's not good.
I always find it fascinating, the second person who leads the religion.
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
I guess I only really can think of like two, maybe some Christianity stuff too, but it's like that first guy, like he gets the ideas out there, right? But it's always the second one that really turns it into the business.
Peter.
Like David Miscavige, like L. Ron Hubbard, like he really like put that shit out there, but
he was just insane.
Yeah, he was just like putting shit out there. He was going insane on an island. They started hiding him the last couple of years. But David Miscavige is the one that really like amped it up.
Yeah,
and then same with like Brigham Young, like I forget that Joseph Smith, like he put the ideas out there. He was getting persecuted from place to place. So it was Brigham Young, but Brigham Young brought it to that next level of like insanity that it became. It's just I'm always fascinated by that kind of stuff. But I'm curious what the third chairman of the board of Scientology is going to do. Because they are minimal numbers right now. So it's curious. Kind of.
There's not enough cults in America anymore.
I agree.
You need to bring them back.
There's a ton of cults, but they're all tiny. They're all like the cults.
What happened to the monoculture?
We need
get it.
Tell me,
you get it,
the monoculture.
Yeah.
No,
We need big compounds. I need stuff to get rated by the DEA.
Yeah, 100%. The Colts now have, I think, just they've morphed.
They're not looking good this season.
Hey, they're not. Hey, what's your all's Colt brackets looking like for fantasy Colt season?
Oh man, I got an upset early, and I really thought the Scientology was going to go all the way, but Nexium kind of took them out.
Yeah. Sex cults have really swung back in.
Yeah, in my draft, I picked up Orthodox Christianity.
Really?
Yeah.
Perennial one.
I didn't think this, but it turns out evangelical Christianity is the one swinging back pretty hard.
Yeah.
Which is actually kind of true and very sad because, like, have you noticed, like, the TikTok Christian influencers now?
Oh, I fucking love those guys. I love being I'm such a terrible person in their replies.
Oh, I fucking bet.
I'm so awful.
It's like the ones who give like those. I make the there's the Walker Nolan who's like really talks, but really they talk about like they come in, they're like, you need the word of the Lord.
Yeah.
You need to look at yourself.
They've been what
whatever you're doing, look at yourself, climb on this ladder of God. Yeah. They look like fucking zillennial, like pink hair, pink outfits to look cool.
Yeah.
And it's very cringe.
Here's what's happening. They're small towners, and the only entertainer in a 50-mile radius of them is their pastor.
Yep.
And they're like, oh, cool. I can also do something in entertainment. Let me repeat exactly what my pastor said. Yep. That's what's happening.
It's
been there.
It's fascinating.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I love the TikToks of persecuted Christians where they pretend like it's 2040 and Christianity is outlawed.
Yeah.
And it's them with a boot, like they put a boot on their hand and then like hitting themselves in the head with the boot on the ground, and they have ketchup all over their face.
To any remaining Autobots out here in the universe, they use that audio all the time. I send this signal.
I like the idea of Christianity being persecuted in 17 years and them getting stomped on. I'm fucking about it. That gets my shit rock hard, dude.
It's just,
and by shit, I mean my penis.
Right.
All of my ad feeds are full of the I'll have to look at it, but it's like he understands us. Like, oh shit, that's not what I want.
That was porn.
No, it's just like he gets us. The he gets us thing.
I don't know if I've stumbled into that exact corridor.
Okay, so right now I've noticed, at least from my angle, a rise in Christian propaganda again. Like it kind of subsided, but now it's like starting to come to the mainstream.
Sure.
Again. Like there's the
Super Bowl ad.
Super Bowl ad. Those are the guys.
There was a Super Bowl ad for Jesus?
Yeah.
What did they say?
He gets us. He gets us. And there's also the recent Christian movie about Christian hippies, which is like actually did fairly well in the box office. And there's like little subtle things to me that I'm starting to notice more. But my ads are just full of this. This guy's like, hey, we do have God. Jesus does have an agenda, and it's just to get to know you.
They're working on the soft skills.
Yeah,
that's what's happening.
I've noticed like a very distinct public relations trend, rebranding right now of like, hey, he likes gay people. It's fine.
Yeah, I think there's weird like confusion from inside of the church about like what the general consensus is of the American church, like public policy wise. There's a lot of people that are like, actually we're the good guys, and
mellow country music.
There's only a couple of people. What the fuck is this? Be childlike. We're watching a Super Bowl commercial. We should have done like a Super Bowl commercial recap.
No.
Why?
I don't even like Super Bowl commercials anymore.
I hate ads.
Well, that's what we would talk about.
How much we hate ads?
No, but then we'd still have to be subjected to them.
If I can avoid an advertisement, I'm going to avoid it.
Okay, here's what we do. We do a Super Bowl commercial recap, but we only talk about fake commercials that didn't actually.
Okay, sure. Remember when there used to be that whole subgenre of like, if we tried to submit this Super Bowl commercial, but it was too sexy.
Yeah.
Are you guys familiar with Nick Coriosi?
No.
He's Bugmain. Anyway, he made these fake ads that he released right after the Super Bowl, and like made some videos like with tricky editing looking like he paid for Super Bowl ads. It's called Sepida Mobile, and it's a fake Super Bowl, or it's a fake phone company. It's like a fake mobile company. He made unironic like T-Mobile or Verizon ads for this fake company called Sepida Mobile that you can't find online. And the whole bit that he was doing was trying to convince people that he bought ads.
That's interesting.
It's so fascinating.
Go to GoDaddy.com for more.
Check out Craig Healy. He was the host of Clip Cup.
Did you like this clip of Danica Patrick kissing a nerd?
Yes.
Go
yes.
to
yes.
GoDaddy.com.
Okay.
It's definitely not a porn site. Wink.
It wasn't.
It wasn't.
I remember going when I was like
It
11.
wasn't a porn site. It's basically Wix.
I remember being
Worse Wix.
It's worse Wix.
Danica Patrick was one of the first bones I ever threw.
You thought Danica Patrick was attractive?
Yeah.
You definitely are straight, huh?
Yes.
Okay. Danica Patrick is like the most generic looking woman of all time.
No, dude, she has tight leather and boobs.
You mean her racing suit?
Yeah. That's so hot.
Okay.
You just like a lady in uniform.
Oh.
Yeah, I like a lady covered in advertisements.
Yeah.
That's libertarianism.
What are your thoughts on water bread?
What is going on?
Yeah. What is going on?
Why is your phone playing random audio?
Why does it keep yelling Chicago?
Yeah. What is happening?
Sorry, I got a weird text. That was weird.
Xander's look of confusion.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what was the sound? What was the sound?
It's a TikTok my brother sent of the best hot dog in Chicago, and it was the one that we ate. So
The double fight classic.
the double hot dog one I told you, number one hot dog in Chicago, baby. Turns out it was good.
Racist hot dogs are the best.
Yep.
The long barrel special. That's what they call it.
Is that true?
No,
Should
that
it be
is
a
one.
wide barrel?
Double barrel.
Double barrel. Sawed off. The sawed off hot dog. I'm trying to make a shotgun analogy here.
12 gauge.
The Cobain.
The Kurt Cobain.
Christ.
The Kurt Cobain.
Too soon. Are you guys fucking kidding me?
You
Jesus Christ.
put a lot of red chili on it, and you call it the Kurt Cobain.
Guys, this is fucked up. I don't feel comfortable joking about this.
You put
This is where
you put a drug testing kit inside of the hot dog. They call it the Juice World dog.
This is where I'm going to quit the podcast.
Yes.
This is the line
Do
that
it.
you are crossing. Are you fucking kidding me, guys? Kurt Cobain was the best human we ever had.
You really
Was he?
think so?
Yeah, dude, Nirvana was perfect.
We have our
Were they?
own Kurt Cobain.
Yeah.
Lil Peep is our Kurt Cobain.
Kurt Cobain is my Kurt Cobain.
No, we weren't born. You're not allowed to have emotional connection to Kirk.
Kurt.
Do you even understand what Nevermind is?
Yeah, you don't even understand.
Do you
Smells Like
even
Teenage
smell
Spirit.
like Teen Spirit?
You don't even smell like Teen Spirit, dude.
I wish I was that baby on that cover. I wouldn't have sued him.
That's one of the funniest stories of all time. It's the Nevermind baby suing Nirvana.
That's child porn. He also has a.
He's still a baby.
He still has the child. Yeah, he
I
still
haven't been able to grow up.
Right.
Everywhere I see my tiny baby penis.
has, right.
It's a really good photo.
Okay.
I mean, like, come on, like that's such an interesting idea for a cover. They did the shot so well. They had to submerge a baby underwater
And put some money there. No, I think
Yeah.
I think they actually did a pretty. It's a sick photo, like cover photo. It is a good album cover.
and a good album, and also all three of their albums are perfect front to back.
Like we were talking about this in the car earlier. Just like it's sometimes tough to listen to like those seminal albums because they're so prevalent now. Like we were talking about Demon Days, Gorillaz Demon Days.
Oh, I
it's
still
like,
love that album.
I still love it, but
Yeah.
like I can't listen to it anymore.
Really?
Yeah, it's just like I
Because it's in commercials too much?
no, not even that. I have listened to that whole album a billion times since like that wasn't me. That's not me.
That is me.
That was Jakeb. But like I've listened to that so many times since it came out.
Sure.
Like that whole thing all the way through that it's impossible for me to listen to. And like the same thing with every Nirvana album, including Unplugged. I have heard every one of those. I have heard every one of those songs a billion times that now I can't just listen to the record because when I listen to them, I'm just like, I know every single little bit of this song. I know.
I don't typically listen to like full records. If I like something, I'll just like add it to a playlist that's all scrambled together.
I mean, like I'll do that for individual songs, but I still really like listening to entire records. Like I listened to the whole new Gorillaz one, and
Sure.
I liked it. Like I thought it was fine.
Shuffle was the death of the American brain.
That's interesting.
And I've been seeing a lot of talk about how like TikTok is starting to be the death of like the song in itself because like these major produced songs are like focusing on these like 15-second snippets or these 30-second to minute snippets, whereas like now it used to be like people don't listen to whole albums anymore. That
Now
was the
people
big
don't listen
complaint.
to whole songs.
Now people don't listen to whole songs.
One of my biggest pet peeves. I'm about to be discriminatory.
All right.
We gotta put that
Okay.
on the soundboard, I guess.
Be ready for the mute button.
I'm about to be discriminatory.
Fuck people with ADD, dude. Because when I'm hanging out with them and they're like, "Hey, I want to show you this music," and I'm like, "Okay." Without fail, every person who self-identifies as ADD or ADHD or can't focus will skip the last 15 seconds of the song to go to a new song, and I'm like, I want to hear it. I want to hear what the artist.
Gay. I am disabled. I am a woman.
I am a woman.
I want to hear the last part of the song.
I mean, I agree with you.
And
Yeah.
it drives me fucking crazy. It like, no matter how much I like the song, I like actually feel anger whenever that happens.
I used to hang out with someone that
you're-
would skip like 30 seconds. They would listen to 30 seconds of a song and then skip to the next one every song.
Kills me.
It's
Drives me
insane.
crazy.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a wild.
I'm
It was
not-
a
I'm not a
wild
fan of it.
activity.
I mean, I listen to entire albums, so sometimes I'm like, why would you like? I want to hear the next song in the album.
Yeah, same. I mean,
I-
but I understand that not everyone can
sure,
commit to that.
absolutely. But like, oftentimes, if I'm familiar with the album, like the fucking like, it is almost essential to my listening that the next song happens, because a lot of times they craft those songs to go into each other. They work on these album lists together. They try, particularly like older artists, they're like, yeah, this song goes into this song and then this song, like I want this to flow.
Absolutely.
And,
Like it tells a story.
Yeah. And like, so to me, that is important.
I think
And
there are a lot of
wanna
like musicians that like it's essential for. Like Tool is one of my favorite bands. 9 Inch Nails, another.
Yeah.
And like both of these are like dependent on you are sitting down for an hour and experiencing this like a movie, as opposed to like, I mean, the songs are good, but like to hear the context of what starts before it and what goes after it, really like a lot of the times there's no line drawn of what song is which. It's another good album that does this pretty well is Rocky Mountain High by John Denver.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Which leads me into
Here we
a
are.
little,
Whoa.
little something that I
Can
wanted
we
to
do an applause for that transition?
Yeah, I don't have the applause sounder anywhere. Yep. Yep. Fantastic. Hold on. Maybe I do.
Keep clapping, Xander. Wait till he gets it. Thank
Good transition.
you. Welcome to state your. Is there time left?
I mean,
How long is it?
How long are we going to talk about how much time we have?
Well, here's the thing.
Right.
This is a long bit, and I forgot to bring it up earlier, but I've got a really good bit prepared for Colorado. But
we cannot do a month of Colorado.
well, we've done
We
zero
cannot
of Colorado.
give Colorado the same respect we give women. Okay, women get a month. We can't give Colorado a month. We can't do it.
Do women get a month?
Do you want to do the bit or no?
When's
What
history? It is
month
March.
is Ladies'
Holy
Month?
shit! I have not been celebrating. Oh
I
God!
haven't been celebrating.
Make sure to
women's.
call the ladies in your life.
No, it's probably too late. I'll just do it next week.
God damn
my
it,
God.
Jacob. This is the bit. This is the bit. He's going to keep doing this.
The bit is that we don't do a segment. That's the bit.
I have a really good segment
The
prepared, but
bit
it's going to
is
take a long time.
We talk about bullshit for an hour and then we don't do the segment.
Look at the time. Like at this point,
How much time does your bit? Because I feel like he's going to. It's like 30 minutes, and really, it's going to take 5.
no, that's not true.
It's going to be a 5-minute bit.
like 15 to 20.
Well, it was 20 last week and now it's 15 to 20. So
I'm trying to be
working it down.
generous. My goal is
And I
20.
feel like that's an overestimation.
No, well, the 20 maybe. 20 is the high end.
20 with us constantly derailing it.
I don't know.
Look
This
at
one
the
won't.
look at the
I don't have a sense
timestamps.
of time.
This one won't. This one is good and long.
This one's good and long.
Funny. It sounds like top penis talk.
Sure.
So I don't think we're going to get to it this.
I guess
this
we're not going to get
episode.
to it.
Well, Colorado's a good state, but you'll hear more about that next week for sure. We'll definitely do it next week.
Okay.
But we got to remind me early in the episode because it's
Why
a
do
long
we
bit.
have to remind
Yeah,
you?
what the fuck?
Well, because the one time I tried to bring it up early, Xander fucking railroaded it away and told me that I can't
gotta
do
take
it.
control.
Well, it's
you
not
gotta,
right.
you gotta wrestle
Jacob,
for the
Jacob,
controls of the podcast.
I need to defend myself here because what you did.
Nope, you have to be nice to me.
No, what I'm not. I'm still being nice. You little.
Oh, you got him. Oh, you got him.
Here's what happened. Okay, we were having a conversation. Colt was asking questions, and then you out of nowhere, you're like, "Hey, I'm going to segue into this random bit."
Right.
It wasn't a natural flow, and you didn't let other people talk.
And then on another episode, I said, all right, here's a new bit. And then you said, I'm doing State Your Opinion right fucking now. And I had already prepared something.
So it's not.
So would
that-
I. Oh, so have I.
Yeah, do you think I was leading into your bit?
Yeah.
By saying, here's a bit?
Yeah.
Why would you? Okay.
Because it's gold. The people want it. It's solid fucking gold. It's 24 karat piece of genius.
Remember when Jake said, "Hey, I'm not going to do state your opinion," and it was 5 months of no state your opinion.
That's not 5 months. Get out of here.
Okay.
It was like November to 4 months.
It was 4 months. Remember when Jake said he would do 2 clips every week?
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah. What was that? Eeyore?
What?
Eeyore?
What character is this?
This is Jakeb.
Hey, I don't sound like Eeyore. I'm not depressed publicly.
That's the difference between you and me. We're actually exactly the same. I'm just willing to admit it that I'm depressed publicly.
Wow.
Yeah, and I'm a fucking Chad.
Yep. You're a total Chad.
Yeah.
Total Chad.
I know a guy named Chad.
My father.
I don't know your father.
I know your dad.
What?
We've met.
Yeah.
Yeah, Colt's family came down a couple weeks ago.
They go way back. Yeah.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you don't really leave a. I can't say it because I'm trying to be nice to you. So,
Colt, you can say it.
You don't leave. I don't actually.
Here's what I was gonna say. He doesn't leave a good impression. You can say that, but I can't say it. I can't say it.
Xander thinks you don't leave a good impression.
No, I feel like I'm in a death mill.
Operation Death Mill.
That's just that I just went to a random operation name generator and that was it. And I was like, Operation Death Mill.
That's a fun experiment.
Yeah,
and because I'm going to be nice to you, Jacob, for the rest of the season.
Should we plan something out for the next couple of episodes? Should we have like a bit?
Next one is state your opinion.
I think we should do.
Actually, next one's entire episode will be Colorado.
We need to pay off some of these things that we've said we were going to do.
Operation Judas Kiss.
I'm going to do a full episode blindfolded.
Okay.
Operation Purple Demon.
Jake needs to do a full episode on a blue chew.
Operation Out of Mana.
What is Xander? What have you promised, Xander?
I feel like I fulfilled all the promises that I've made.
Operation Swamp Jack.
I like that.
There was I don't know if you did. There was the vasectomies that we talked about early on.
I'm talking like individual ones.
Individual.
You can't hold me to the like group standards if y'all also aren't going to do the group standards.
Would you be high? Here's what we
Here's
do.
the thing. I have been high
today
on a podcast, on an episode of the podcast.
And without telling us?
Yep.
I've probably done that too.
I haven't because I'm a good person.
That's good. Okay.
Do you guys know that being high is illegal in Texas?
2 weeks from now, here's what we're gonna do. Jake's gonna be hard.
Oh fuck, dude, we can't.
I'm gonna be blind, and Xander will be high.
Okay.
And that's
we'll call it 3 blind mice.
We'll call blind,
blunt, and cock.
Blood in the cock. Blind.
This has been Mouse Out of Wedlock. Thank you so much for listening. If we are going to do plugs right now.
Blind, blunt, blood. Oh, yeah, because blood is flowing in the cock.
To my left is Xander Nolan,
Blind
who has
blood,
no social media presence. You can find on Instagram
wait.
at coffeebean
Blind,
_
blunt, blood.
dog. That's a great dog Instagram account.
Blind, blood.
My name is Jacob White.
Blood.
I don't really have much of a presence online anymore. I am running for president in 2036. You can vote for White 2036.
I'm going to be the Secretary of Defense.
Ooh, what's mine?
You guys are not involved.
What are we going to be?
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
I am definitely going to be the Secretary of Defense.
One of you, if not both of you, will be in jail by the time I run for president.
I think that doesn't stop me from being your Secretary of
Transportation.
I'm going to make those buses run.
I want to be the Secretary of Transportation.
Vote White 2036. Use the hashtag White 2036. But I don't tweet or anything anymore. Social media is killing you. So actually, maybe write it on a letter and then post it somewhere. I don't know. And finally, we have Colt to my right.
Hey, it's me, Colt. This episode I feel is bad, so it'll probably be good in the post.
No, this episode's been great.
I'm kidding. I'm just
This episode's
kidding.
been
No, it's important that he's gonna do that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's bad, Colt. This fucking idiot. This fucking piece of shit.
It's the only way I feel good about myself.
I can be mean to Colt since I'm not being mean to
I wish you'd try.
you
Okay?
fucking piece of shit.
Operation
You
Death
garbage.
Mill
You
and Operation Meth Deal.
Come swinging. That's a challenge for you, Xander. Come swinging.
I'm gonna fucking
come
smash your
fucking
face with my
swinging
cum.
next week, okay? You can follow me, Colt45Joyce on Twitter, or you can follow me, Colt Joyce on YouTube. If you want to follow the show, it's Mouse Out of Wed on Twitter or Mouse Out of Wedlock on YouTube. I'm making a clips channel because I think that helps with SEO. I don't fucking know.
Who knows?
There's some new person in charge of YouTube, and I don't know if they've changed the algorithm or if the robot is actually the one in charge. So we're doing a clips channel channel. It's called Rat Bastard Highlights. It'll be up probably next week. I don't know if having bastard in the name of the channel is a good idea or not.
Spell it like Inglourious Bastards, where it's like spelled wrong.
I think they probably also have that in the filter.
Do you think the misspelling of bastards in the filter? It let
100%.
me make. It let me make.
100%.
It let me make the channel. So I guess we're fine. We'll see.
Should we change the name
To of the show?
Yeah.
Why?
SEO.
I mean, no. Destroy a year's worth of like some kind of growth.
You can find me nowhere.
Yeah, I already plugged you.
You did?
What would you change the name of the show to?
Okay.
How to get V-Bucks.
A Fortnite podcast.
Blowjob advice.
BJA.
I like that.
Right.
Titties.
Oh, boobs.
Boobs.com, the podcast.
Porn cum.
Porn cum.
Cum ta.
It's available. We could snag that out.
Put an E at the end of town and we're golden.
CIA's other podcast.
Yes. Did you see this? Oh God, we're so fucking late into the show. But you see, Rudy Giuliani has a podcast.
No,
and
I'll listen to it for next week.
He got confused about what the Oscars were. He thought it was a person, and then the co-host was like, "No, it's the Oscars. It's the Oscars. It's not the Oscar." And he goes, "It's a family. it's a something happened last night. Something about Oscar." And then the co-host goes,
"He was not.
It's the Oscars."
He wasn't joking.
And he goes, "Oh, it's a family."
It sounds like the funniest podcast that could possibly be.
Yeah, he wasn't joking.
I'm gonna listen to this podcast. That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Rudy.
Oh, I'm on the wrong side. Shit.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I wish
He's going to
Trump would
edit
say
this out
something.
that he was a fucking dumbass.
Yeah, he fucking sucks.
I'd like to see you guys program a soundboard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.